It's the Kyle Hyman Show on Redeemer Radio.
I can't remember the name right now for some reason. I'm thinking of...
Well, maybe...
God created...
What did God create?
The world, earth, light,
sure,
the sea.
It's time for Catholic Games, the show that helps you learn something about the faith while having some fun. And now, here's your host, me.
Welcome to Catholic Games. I'm Kyle Hyman, and our guest today is singer, songwriter, musician extraordinaire, Sarah Kroger. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's really good to be with you. I'm excited. I'm nervous about a game. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
I was brainstorming some different ideas for games, and I had an idea for a game. And as I was doing it, I thought, you know what? I need to make all of these questions music related.
Oh, gosh.
So I kind of shifted. I threw away about 10 questions. So all of them are going to be music related.
All right.
And it's a game that I'm calling They Had This Thing in Common Music Edition.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
So this comes from Acts 2:44, where they're all pooling their resources, right? And it says, all who believed were together and had all things in common.
Okay.
These things don't have all things in common. They have one thing in common.
Okay.
So they had this thing in common.
All right.
And so I'll give you an example.
Okay.
It'll be a religious thing and then a secular thing.
All right.
And all of them will have something music related. So yourself and Nickelback.
What do we have in common?
That's correct.
That's musically related.
Well, you're both musically related. Nickelback is a band.
I have no clue.
Do you not know this? You don't know what you have in common with Nickelback?
No, but I would love to know.
Well, I'm happy to be able to be the one to inform you. The lead singer is Chad Kroger.
Okay. I was gonna guess that, but I was like, I'm really bad with names, so I don't know how good at this game I'm gonna be, Kyle. I really don't.
Well, he spells it wrong.
Okay, that's what I thought.
In your defense.
No, seriously.
It's Kroeger, which I assume is the Canadian spelling.
Yeah. Those Canadians, those dang Canadians, always spelling it weirdly. No, okay, that makes sense. I thought that, but I just wasn't confident enough to say it, so that makes sense.
Okay, well, this game you might have to take some risks on.
Oh gosh, okay.
All right, we'll
all right.
We'll see how you do. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
First question: Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Arctic, and where Hillsong's feet may fail.
Oceans.
That
or should I
correct.
say, what is oceans?
No, I'm asking the questions. You say the answer.
Okay.
This isn't
Okay.
Jeopardy rules. Very good. All right. Hopefully, our Eternal Soul's Residence and Led Zeppelin's Stairway's Destination.
Heaven.
That's correct. These are going to get harder. I tried to start a little easy.
No, I'm feeling very confident, so I'm good.
Okay, good. Build up your confidence before I let it drop. Jesus and Joseph's Occupation and a band that's only just begun.
The Carpenters.
That is correct. All right, The Thing God Created and a Lifehouse song.
Golly, Lifehouse. That's a throwback.
Yep.
The Thing God Created.
You might remember the skit from 2006.
Oh
It's
my
got over
gosh.
37 million views on YouTube.
I can't remember the name right now for some reason. I'm thinking of
well, maybe
Evanescence.
think about what
skit.
God created.
God created
What did God create?
the world, earth, light,
Sure.
sea, all of creation.
Yes. Also known as
I don't know. What?
everything.
Everything. Oh.
You're all I want. You're all
Oh
I
my
need.
gosh.
You're everything.
Yes, I think I
Remember
even
that?
acted in that skit in high school. I should have
think
known
we all
that.
did. Yes.
I couldn't get Evanescence out of my head when you said like
Oh, right.
skit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. right, the original lead singer of the band Genesis and the Fisherman, formerly known as Simon.
Peter?
Yes.
Okay.
Peter Gabriel,
Peter Gabriel.
was the original lead singer for Genesis.
Okay.
Later replaced by the drummer Phil Collins.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that.
All right. Singer of songs Sledgehammer and In Your Eyes and The Messenger Angel.
Gabriel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also Peter Gabriel.
Okay.
After he left Genesis, he did a solo career with the hits Sledgehammer and In Your Eyes.
Wow. Good to know.
All right. What One Direction did to my heart and a liturgical vestment that looks like a scarf.
Liturgical vestment that looks like a scarf. Like that priests use?
Yes.
That's not a
Kind of hangs around their neck.
That's not the chasuble, is it?
No.
What is it called? Stole?
Yes. One Direction Stole My Heart.
Okay.
That's the name of one of their songs.
Okay.
Stole My Heart. I had to Google that. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know how popular that song is or not.
Yeah.
All right. The making of in Genesis 1 and the thing Louis Armstrong thinks is wonderful.
Isn't she lovely? A woman.
No, Louis Armstrong.
Oh, Louis
thinks
Armstrong.
is wonderful.
Sorry, I went Stevie
You think
Wonder.
Eric Clapton?
Wow.
Oh, see.
No, isn't she lovely? So say that
she
again.
wonderful? Right.
Say that again from the beginning.
The making of in Genesis. This is a little cumbersome to write, but I really wanted to get this question.
The making of.
The making of in Genesis 1 and the thing Louis Armstrong thinks is wonderful.
A world. What a wonderful world.
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking like woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have a cover of this song on YouTube.
What a wonderful world. I know. I should know it very well.
It's awesome. People should check it out. You're like in, what is it?
I was in Colorado.
In Rocky Mountains.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
It's really cool.
That was a tricky question for me. I'm sorry.
The first pope previously saw in the mother of Jesus and the people leaving on a jet plane.
Oh, gosh.
First pope previously saw and the mother of Jesus and the people leaving on a jet plane.
I don't know. That's a tricky one. I'm singing the song, I'm leaving on a jet plane. That one?
Right.
Don't know when I'll be back again.
All right, let's take it step by step. First pope.
Peter.
Previously Saul.
Yeah. Paul.
And the mother of Jesus.
Mary. Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. we just take it step by step. It's like my kids spelling. You got to sound it out sometimes.
Sound it out.
All right. A title for Mary to prevent conflict or war. And a clumsy band that thinks Superman's dead.
Oh, I don't know this one.
A title for Mary to prevent conflict or war.
Gosh, I don't know.
The band, okay.
I don't know that
It's
one.
Our Lady of Peace.
Really?
There was a band back in the 90s, Our Lady of Peace. They sang Clumsy and Superman's Dead. I went back and watched the music videos, and they're so ridiculous.
Amazing.
I was like, why did we like this back then?
I think
It's so whiny.
Wow, I don't remember them. Our Lady of Peace,
Yeah.
that's what they're called?
Yeah, that's the name of the band.
Interesting. So interesting. I also did not know that Our Lady of Peace was a thing. You're going to have to look her up.
I don't know how popular.
Yeah,
But
that's cool.
it was at least enough to name a alternative rock band
Band after.
after her. All right. The way Judas betrayed Jesus and a band that wants to rock and roll all night.
Rock and roll all night. Kiss.
Yes.
I got to sing a song.
Stick. It's good. A walking stick that held power from Moses and Aaron, and the Stewart that sang, "Have I told you lately that I love you?"
Have I told you lately that I love you? Okay, so this is another one. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm thinking
His last name is Stewart,
Okay.
His first name is the same as a walking stick that held power for Moses and Aaron.
Patrick? I was like, wait.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah. I know that's a name. Sometimes I get names like crossed.
Sir Patrick Stewart?
There is, I think, a Patrick Stewart.
Right.
I don't think he's a singer.
Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I'm thinking like a staff, like a, like a
Yes, keep
crozier.
Yes.
I don't know what else it would be called.
Rod. Yeah, Rod Stewart.
I know the face. I don't know the name with the
Maggie
face.
May, Forever Young.
Yes.
The first cut is the deepest.
Wow.
Which is actually, the first cut is deep is actually a Cat Stevens song that
Really?
he covered. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I always wanted to start a Rod Stewart covered band called Spare the Rod, Spoil the
Oh
Child.
my gosh. That would be very good. I still think you should do
Bucket
that.
list.
I think what you're discovering is that I'm actually really bad with names and music, like really bad. So that's what you're discovering.
We've got 3 more.
Okay.
I think you can get these.
Oh gosh, I don't know. You have much more
The
confidence.
national shrine in Champion, Wisconsin is Our Lady of Good This. And the Beatles song that had an exclamation point in the title and also became their 1965 film.
Is it Council?
Our Lady of... No, that's a good guess.
Our Lady of Good. That's the only Our Lady
Blank.
of Good.
I need somebody.
Oh, help.
Not just anybody.
Help.
Yes.
Help. I need somebody. I know. Yes. Okay.
I was curious how many Beatles songs have exclamation points in their titles.
How many?
There's 4 others.
Really?
Being for the benefit of Mr. Kite, Kansas City / hey, 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 exclamation point, oh, exclamation point, darling, and ooh, exclamation point, my soul.
Wow. I don't have any exclamation points in my song titles. I probably should do that.
You know what? I wonder if that's on the way out because it makes it a lot more difficult with the internet and URLs and all of that.
True.
Don't mess with punctuation.
No, just don't add it. It's fine.
It's going to throw off the Google.
For sure. Interesting.
But when Beatles were doing it in the 60s,
it was the cool
probably
thing.
just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, 2 more.
Okay.
What Tony the Tiger thought of Frosted Flakes and how Chris Tomlin thinks our God is.
Great. That was a good one.
I wish Chris Tomlin would sing his song that way. How great is our God.
It's good.
All right, last one.
Okay.
The obelisk commemorating George Washington
Okay.
and how Sarah Kroger describes the empty grave.
Monument. Good job.
That is correct.
I thought that was going to be like a historical monument title, and I was going to be like, yeah, no, I don't know. That's good. That's a good game. I like it.
You did pretty good. So there were some really tough ones in there.
Yeah, there really
and
are.
Your song Monument is so good.
Thank you.
I was listening to it over and over this morning.
Oh,
I mean, not putting down the rest of your songs. It's just I hadn't really heard it much.
yeah.
And so just diving into it,
No, thanks so much.
I really enjoyed it.
Thank
It's good.
you. Yeah, it's a fun one.
The production and everything that you're doing is just top notch.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
That was an intentional decision for sure on this new project. So I'm always like grateful when people who are musical or not musical like point that out and recognize that. So that's awesome.
So tell us, what else are you up to? Where can people find your stuff? Where can they listen to you?
Yeah. So I am going to release an album in October called Light. And I have a few singles that I've released over the past couple of months. You can find those on Spotify or iTunes, all the places that you stream music. And yeah, just releasing new music right now in this weird season of COVID. And it's been fun and interesting and weird all at the same time, but really good. So
I feel like this is a time that I assume musicians are doing more writing and recording because they're not touring.
yeah. Yeah.
Is that something that you've been doing a lot of?
Yeah. I've been trying to, just because I've been home, trying to write as much as possible. I co-write a lot. So that's been a little bit of a tricky thing, like co-writing over Zoom isn't the best, but it is what
So
we
co-writing for yourself or co-writing for others?
Both, a little bit of both.
Okay.
It just depends. But yeah, I've been trying to write it's just funny. You like record a project. I'm sure you know this. You record for a CD and then it's time to already write for a new project before you even release that CD, So just trying to write as much as possible. And yeah, it's been really interesting. That's for sure. Still trying to do events here and there virtually and connect with people when we can. But it's just been a weird season, but trying to make the best of it and enjoy the time at home that normally I don't get at all. So it's been, it's been interesting for sure.
So if you want to highlight just one thing, if people are new to you and they're like, what should I look up? What should be the first song that people listen to?
Wow, that's a good question. That changes from time to time, but I would say right now the song that I'm most connected to is a song called Belovedness. I feel like it's resonating with a lot of people. It's all about our identity and owning our belovedness rather than owning the lies or fears or anything else that we've maybe owned throughout the years or things that people have told us. So it's really about our identity. And I really feel like a lot of people have been resonating with that song in particular.
Very cool. Check it out, Belovedness. You can also find Sarah Kroger at sarahkroger.com.
Yep.
Also the social media, of course, as well. And YouTube channel has got some videos up there, some like acoustic stuff that you've done, which is really cool too. So people can check out your YouTube channel as well. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks.
This has been a lot of fun.
Thanks so much for having me. It was really fun.
If you have any suggestions, comments, or words of affirmation, shoot us an email, show@kylehyman.com. And until next time, remember to leave room for the Holy Spirit.